So Subaru-senpai was like, hey, Biboo, at the end of today, a couple members and I, we're gonna go to Ichiran. You wanna go? I'm like, yeah. And she's like, oh, have you ever heard of Ichiran before? And I'm like, yeah, it's really famous for foreigners. Because for some reason, foreigners think Ichiban is the only ramen shop that exists. I'm just kidding, by the way. It's the ramen shop. It's like, oh, when you go to Japan, you gotta go to Ichiran. Right? That's like the one thing everybody knows about it. It's like, oh, when you go to Japan, you gotta check out Ichiran. It's like that popular. Whenever I like see Ichiran, the lines are like crazy out the door. Yeah. So yeah, it's a tourism thing. It's very famous on TikTok. I've seen so many videos on TikTok. At the end of the day, we went to Ichiran. And Subaru-senpai, I saw her clip. She was like, Biboo never went to Ichiran before, so she looked very nervous. And while that may have been the case, it was more I was nervous because I was surrounded by a bunch of cute senpai and not the fact that I was in Ichiran. Yeah, maybe I wasn't knowing what was about to happen with Ichiran, but it was more like I was nervous going out to eat with a bunch of cool kids rather than where I was. But Subaru-senpai took that as oh, it's Biboo's first time at Ichiran. She doesn't know all the ins and outs of Ichiran, so she must be super nervous. Yes, sure, I was. So she was like, by the way, Biboo, Ichiran has a lot of rules, okay? You stick by me and I will tell you everything. And she was like, okay, first of all, no talking, okay? Don't talk, because Ichiran's the kind of place where, like, you just go in, individual seats. It's individual seats, by the way. Like, one seat. It's a counter seat. Everyone gets a counter seat, so it's an individual seat. And you eat, and then you go. Which is kind of funny, because when we were actually eating, I tried my best not to talk, but Subaru-senpai was the one who would like talk to me, and I thought that was very cute because I was like really focused. I was like, okay, just eat, don't talk. And then Subaru-senpai was like, how is it? Are you okay? You don't have to finish everything if you don't want to. Something. I'm like, even though I thought I wasn't supposed to speak, which is yapping, so I guess it's okay. Which was really cute. No, I did not finish it. I did my best though. I mean, I was really hungry by the end of the day, so I finished more than I thought I would. But also, it was like, kind of a big portion. But yeah, I really love Subaru-senpai. She's so nice, and she's so, even though she speaks like Japanese mostly and I speak English mostly, we were both very passionate to each other. Like, I would do my best to speak like in all Japanese, and she would do her best to speak English to me. And she's just so easy to talk to, and she was like looking out for me the entire time we were eating the ramen. She's always so easy to talk to, yeah. So yeah, anyway, we were waiting in line, and then she was going over all the rules of Ichiran, like, no talking, okay? And then one thing she said was like, okay, people, if you know Ichiran has a lot of rules. If you break any of these rules, a buzzer will go off. I was like, oh, babe! But I was like, oh, kawaii. And she was like, yeah, a buzzer will go off. I was like, what the babe? It's not just drinks. And then I actually started getting nervous. And then I started actually like panicking for a little bit. And she didn't correct me right away. She kind of left it there. And then she was like, by the way, that was a joke. I was just kidding. And I was like, oh. And apparently because Fubuki-senpai said the same thing to Subaru-senpai the first time she went, so she passed down the joke. I guess she was waiting to get someone with that joke or something. She pulled up and I was like, and it was like, just that's a joke, by the way. And I was like, why? I was panicked, panic, dang it. But then everything she said after that, I didn't trust her. Every time she tried to explain anything about Ichiran after that, I was like, Honto? Honmono? Oh, like, Subaru-senpai sus now, so I didn't believe her anymore. I was like, Honmono? And then, for some reason, they think that I thought Kaidama was cute. I was just trying to... I just said it a bunch of times because I was trying to pronounce it correctly. And they were like, oh, she must have found that word very cute. And I was like... I was watching the clip and I was like, oh, no, I was just trying to pronounce it correctly. Because I was like, Kaidama, and then I accidentally said kawaii or something, trying to pronounce Kaidama. And they were like, oh, she thinks that word is cute for some reason. I'm like, oh, okay. I was just trying to pronounce it because it was on the sign. It was on the sign in front of me while I was waiting, and then I was like, Kaidama, and then extra noodles, right? And they're like, yeah. Subaru Senpai was like, by the way, Biboo, whenever, if you hear a jingle, a meow, jingle, that means somebody ordered the Kaidama extra noodles. And I was like, honto? Really? And she was like, yes! Really? That's not a lie this time. I'm like, I don't know. That's kind of sus. Yeah, I don't believe her. I don't know, Knuckles. I don't know. Ayashi. I should remember that. Ayashi senpai. But yeah. It was great. And then I got to eat. Was it because Ichiran is more of a individual, eating place? You don't really get seated with each other if you're in a big-ish group. So Subaru was like, okay, I'll get seated with Biboo then. So she was looking out for me the entire time. I love Subaru senpai. She was looking out for me the entire time. So I just ate with Subaru senpai, and then everyone else ate together. And I did everything properly. I ate properly. I wasn't talkative. I ate everything properly, and then we all left happy and full and gochusou-sama deshita, and no buzzer went off, and I did actually hear the jingle a bunch of times, so she wasn't lying about that. Yeah. And it was yummy, okay. I get it. Ichiran, I get it. It might be, overhyped, but I get it. It was great. Maybe because of the experience I had, but I get it. I get it, Ichiran. I get it. It was a great time. It was yummy. It was great.